Today, Precarious plays
Zone of the Enders. I do not have high hopes for this mission, because I have to save a helicopter, which puts this, I believe, in the category of escort mission. Whoa! Oh no!
Man.
Is that what's happening? Is A.D.A infected with a virus, which means every hit is a one-hit kill? Because if so, well, that's an interesting way to start an episode, huh?
Uh-huh. Let's try it again. I mean, that's very sad.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Oh, maybe?
I don't think I've been hit yet.
Oh, okay.
We have shot down the
Oh, game, you are really starting to get on my nerves a bit.
Breathe through it.
we have shot down the enemy.
Like you're suffering physical pain. Just,
We will hold battle position.
but not so noisy because, you know, you want to make your chest and body expand instead of raising your shoulders when you breathe. Try to blow up like a happy puppy.
I think I'm just gonna hold my breath until the mission is done.
Oh, okay. I mean, I figure the bear can breathe for you, right? Or are you
Okay,
both
you
doing
broke
it?
You got me.
I mean, can he though?
We are heading for the outer
I mean,
area
you're
of the
both-
battle zone.
Who talks? You talk. No, wait. I'm sorry. I think
There was that one time we were at the pool and you guys were messing with me.
and now I can't remember. I mean, it sounds the same. You know what? To be continued, mister. I have some issues with your
Ghost normal type.
ghost.
Figure it out.
We have shot
Okay.
It works exactly like you think it does.
I will report
okay.
damage to the
Okay, let's
areas
see.
from this
How did
battle.
this go?
No damaged buildings.
All right.
No casualties. Either.
Okay.
Okay.
You helped all of them even though you were in the worst condition. Thank you.
Aww.
And it's, I feel like that just about confirms it for me. Virus, yep, okay. So, as long as I have this virus, I guess every hit is a one-hit situation.
Oh boy.
Fun, fun, fun. I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to, I don't think I have the code for this, but I'm gonna see what it
We
is.
need the passcode.
Comet. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to talk about the game that Bale asked me to talk about, which is Growlands, or specifically part of Growlands or Generations.
Mm-hmm.
We have obtained the Metatron.
Oh, I see what
ore.
it is.
Damn, it won't work. We can't repair it. Is this also an effect of the virus?
I have
It's
zero
like the vaccination program.
HP, or well, probably, I guess, 1 hit point.
Wow.
See my life meter?
Yeah, I see that
Yeah.
now. You need to get fixed. Oh man, and the graphics keep screwing up, and it's on purpose. That's awfully cool.
That's a nice touch. I like that.
Oh. Gosh, why does it have to be so mean? It's a very cool little
We have destroyed a portal.
game.
I remember the sequel
We
being
have destroyed a
similar.
What, being really cool and then
We have destroyed a
extremely, like,
portal.
heartbreaking?
Yeah, being sort of mean with its designs.
Mm-hmm.
Not the least of which is how cool how cool but impractical the vector cannon is.
Does the impossibility of a task make it more rewarding for you to complete?
It used to. Now, at this point, because I've overcome, God, the gods so often,
Yeah.
just as an example. It's,
Several mythologies, too.
We have obtained the passcode.
Mostly, it feels like I'm just being denied something that I've already earned from past experience. It's very unfortunate. It's a little douchey, I'll admit, but I mean that's how I
It's just
feel.
how you feel.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why you...
Like, I win, and my usual thought is finally.
Yeah, instead of like, I did it! It's like, ugh, that took forever.
Yeah.
Aw, so
I mean,
sorry.
not all the time,
Of
but
course, but, you know, it's more interesting to talk about extremes.
yeah.
You were trying to talk about Growlancer, and I keep coming up with, you know, questions.
Growlancer, specifically part of Growlancer Generations. I think it is Growlancer 2, I believe, is the part that I want to talk about. Bale knows. It's interesting in that there's a part where the story diverges in a really significant way. You can side with an antagonist. Not I don't necessarily think he's a villain. You can side with an antagonist, and you wind up going down a relatively, compared to the main game,
Yes. I hope
it's a relatively short path, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just half a dozen maps or so. Didn't like how that guy looks sort of stealth camouflaged.
Yeah.
You wind up going down this relatively short path, this sequence of maps, which I think is, it's on the scale of like 6 maps compared to, I think, like the 20 to 30 that are available in like the regular game.
Yeah.
We will hold battle position.
But they're, I think that they're maps, and it's like cutscenes and voice recordings and all of this stuff that is not used in the main game, and I believe it culminates in a battle with the people that used to be in your party that you betray, and they are fighting against you, I believe, equipped and leveled up as they were when they were last on your team. And I believe that no matter what you do, I think that that path has sort of a tragic ending.
Yeah.
But just the fact that they
bothered to build that in so that you would really have a choice.
is pretty impressive. And that is not the only example of that in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure that like the 3 big paths you have to choose from are like the sort of normal heroic destiny type path. Or there's a path where I think that you can side with like a childhood friend. I believe his name is Maximilian.
Mm-hmm.
He has a plan. I really like Growlancer 2. I think that 2 and 3 are in that collection. And oh wow, even the little pellets kill you. I really like Growlancer 2 and 3. I haven't played any of the series outside of that. I believe it's 2 that is my favorite.
So this
You have a childhood friend, or at least a friend from, I guess, like your time at a military academy. I shouldn't say childhood friend because I don't know how far back it actually goes.
Mm-hmm.
After you become, I think, officers, he leaves the military, like immediately.
Right.
After he has officer class training to become a politician. He just wanted to learn how to be an officer so that way he would understand the decision-making process that they have to go through so he could be a better politician.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like a really cool like story point all on its own.
That is a solid reason to do things. Yes. Interesting. Seems like a lot of work, but it seems interesting. An interesting choice. What? Whoa.
Oh, I see what they're doing. He's fast, though. Oh, okay. We missed. There we go. Alright.
Oh boy.
He was really weak, but that was still tense because any hit is death.
The A.D.A system recovery.
I think Ada's voice
do that?
changed.
Well... Are we feeling better? Okay.
controlling
Hootie again.
Yes.
Are you back to normal now?
It is difficult for me to make that judgment. If you are asking whether there is no more difficulty with the virus, the answer would be yes.
You're okay now. That's great.
I have already deleted the infected modules. I am
Mhm.
sorry for the trouble.
What did you say?
I repeat, I am sorry for the trouble.
That's okay.
Politeness.exe. Oh, good. I'm glad that was
We need the passcode.
loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Decoy. I remember Decoy being pretty important in the sequel, I think. Did I remember something about this game? I remember the ability to create an afterimage of Jehuti, and it's a helpful power,
Yeah.
which I'm looking forward to, because right now the only power that I actually regularly rely on is Sniper, and for sort of a dumb reason.
Other than the general feel of the combat and the controls, does this game still feel fresh to you?
Enemy backup forces are
Like, am I starting to recall parts of this game?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember anything more than I did before.
That's interesting. Are you sure you beat this game?
Yes. Like I said, I do have somewhat more clear memories of what I imagine has to be like the last few moments of the game, because I remember Anubis.
Do you think that you don't remember very much of this game because of these situations where suddenly the combat is crazy or something gets communicated badly and you forget about the story or what you did because it becomes like just an obstacle that you're grinding away at?
I don't know, it's weird. I think it's weird that I'm remembering so little of this game, and this is gonna sound mean, but a lot of it's really, really similar. You
Yeah,
go to the
visually.
you go to the same places, and it's a lot of orange and blue and gray, just in different shapes and different patterns, and because you're flying over it really quickly, there isn't a whole lot of time to really take in a lot of it. I think it's weird that I didn't recall, like the EPS generators,
Yeah.
EPS shielding,
Yeah.
just because that was so different from the rest of it,
Mm-hmm.
with the green and the earthen color of the stone.
Yeah.
Who has Metatron? I don't actually know if we have to do anything else here. I'm gonna move on to an area where I can. Oh, there's some. I'll get that healing, and then we'll go fight a boss. How does that sound?
A boss! Sounds dodgy. I'm up for it.
Sounds like it's gonna be really hit or miss on the funometer.
That's this game.